What's happening, everybody? Steve here, and this is going to be a VR 360 look at the interior of the 2022 Lincoln Navigator. And this thing looks really sharp. Like, there are so many amazing things that Lincoln's done to this vehicle this year. It's incredible. Now, if you're new to VR, if you're on your computer, you can take your mouse and click and swipe to look around, go up, down. You can pause as you go to do a full 360 look. If you're on your cell phone, take your phone, you can swipe using your finger, or if you're on the YouTube app, you can literally rotate your phone. You can look up, down, full 360 view as we go. It's kind of an amazing process. But this is just going to be a quick look at the interior of the first row. If you want a fuller walk around of the whole vehicle, check down in the description below. If you want to know how to use the media screen or the steering wheel cluster, check down below for those walkthroughs instead. But let's go through some of the basics. So one of the cool things, like, this is the Sandstone interior, and I mean, it looks really sharp. I love the way that this thing looks. It's fantastic. But the seats are really comfortable, and one of the crazy things, we've got a series of different options along the driver's side door to be able to adjust the seat. We can even, I don't know if you can see it from your vantage point there, but we can even adjust individual leg cushions. Like, it is mind-blowing. Individual leg cushions, we can have it in the middle screen here, where we can have it hug our body a little bit more. So the whole seat, each individual part of the cushion can move in to hug our body that little bit more to make it more comfortable for what we need. Like, it is phenomenal what we can do inside of this thing. We've got some great looks there along the door, nice leather, a Revel audio system that sounds incredible. I'll let you listen to what that's like in a minute, but we've got this real wood grain that follows all the way throughout the dash, the driver passenger door, and the second row even, all the way through the center stack. It looks phenomenal. But a few things that I'll have some B-roll coming up, but we've got some switches just to the left-hand side there. We've got power adjustable pedals. So if you need to bring them closer, you've got that option. Power adjustable steering wheel, so we can have it remember our steering wheel, our seat, our side view mirrors. We can press and hold. There are 3 individual profile buttons there to have it remember our own unique profile. It's kind of crazy. I love it. But the steering wheel inside of this thing is super comfortable. I love it. We've got our paddle shifters there. We've got the new hands-free driving feature as well. So we've got 2 little cameras that are mounted by the steering wheel there, and it's going to watch our eyes. So as we're going, if it recognizes that we're falling asleep or our eyes are closed, we're down, etc., it's going to turn the system off. It's a pretty smart system there. Actually, won't even activate if we're asleep, so it's kind of neat. But we've got an adaptive cruise control system as well that also has lane keeping. So if we don't want that fully hands-free experience, we can just use a regular adaptive cruise, which is phenomenal. One other cool thing is that we do have a head-up display here. And just like looking at it, it looks so neat. Cue the B-roll. We've got our current speed. If our lane keeping system's on, if we had directions going, it would show up in the head-up display as well as in the cluster screen. So it shows up a little bit differently in the cluster, but it is so nice that it's got that option as well. It's really cool. Oh, so many cool options. I love the interior of this thing. If I needed a vehicle this size, like, this would be nice. It's like, I come from a family with 9 kids. We had an Expedition back in the day, which is built on the same platform as the Navigator. But the Navigator interior feature set is just complete night and day difference from the Expedition, but it's still so nice all at the same time. Now, one cool thing that's new for the 22 model year, the Sync 4 media screen. So that was introduced in 2022, but it's essentially going to be, it's a wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, but it's a completely different dynamic look from what you'd find in last year's model. Like, they did a phenomenal job on the redesign of this thing. Like, I really love it. Wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, easily added phone. We've got a factory navigation with full screen capabilities. We can connect through Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wirelessly for Google Maps, Apple Maps, or Waze. It's amazing. We've got some killer driver assistance settings. We've got some different settings that are like so many different things. But like I said, there are so many things to cover off that if you want to walk around just on this, check down below. And it's not in 360. That one's just going to be a basic look at this screen. But so many amazing settings that are available. This thing features a 360 camera. We've got a front partial view if we want it. We've got a front 180-degree view. We've got a hitch view, so if we're connecting a hitch. And we've also got our backup camera view as well. Like, it is so neat. We've got our 4-way blinkers. We've got a series of piano key shifters, volume rocker. Oh, of course there's no song going. Hold on. 94.9 FM.
27, it does continue. continue to drag.
Oh no, of course there's no song going though. Okay, I need to find a station that's currently playing music right now because this thing sounds really, really good. I'm like going to my usual rock stations. All right, I'm gonna go one more. We can tune so many ways. We've got a tuning rocker. How is there nothing? All right, hold on.
Search for your vehicle on your device.
103.5. Let's go for some hip hop. So good. That was half volume. The audio in this thing is phenomenal, and that's because of this incredible Revel audio system that's standard inside of this thing. It is amazing the way that this thing sounds, but amazing song, amazing sound, amazing band. I love it. All right, so a few other things to point out. We've got heated, ventilated first row seats, heated second row seats at a minimum, but we also have ventilated second row seats with optional massage chair seats in the second row as well. So it's like everybody is riding in style. It's absolutely amazing. But we've got so many different things. Like I said, so many options. We've got some awesome like looks for our climate control settings. We've got some great climate control settings for our second row. So we're tri-zone climate control. We've also got a little cluster screen in the middle there. So a little screen where people in the back can control the radio, the climate, and a number of other things for the back row. You can also lock them out. So if you've got kids fighting, being a pain, you can lock them out if you want to. But it is so cool. Like the center stack here, it's got like a little hole in the middle, and underneath we've got a little bit of storage, well, like quite a bit of storage space under there. We've got 2 trays that are opened up, wireless charge pad, a few USB ports. So we've got cup holders that feature ambient light. That ambient light can also be found on the pedals in this little under storage there as well. It is so crazy. We've got our park assist button, auto hold setting, as well as our auto start stop. This thing has park assist, so it can help us out with parallel parking, perpendicular parking. We can have a look on the left side, right side, etc. We've got a series of crazy looking drive modes, like normal modes. We've got excite modes, conserve, so many cool things. We've got a little armrest there that is a fully removable tray. There's a 12-volt power point down there as well. So like power points all over the place here. We've got some there, we've got some back there, we've got some in the third row, all over the place. This thing does feature an auto-dimming rear view mirror. We've got a series of different options for cabin control lights, but we can also control our panoramic sunroof. Oh, so bright, but so nice all at the same time. We can vent this thing out, or we can fully open it up all at the same time. Whew, that is bright. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. But look at that, like it opens it up so nicely. We can easily open and close there, single button press. We can open and close the shade, partway, halfway, all the way, whatever the case may be. We can vent out the top there as well. And then from there, we've got our sunglasses holder. And one cool little part of the sunglasses holder is we've got this little like convex mirror there as well. So we can see what people are doing in the back. Like it is so crazy. So if you've got kids fighting, you can see what's going on back there. It is really neat. We can program in a garage door opener if we've got one at home. We've got a vanity mirror, visor, built-in light there as well. And this thing extends out to block any of the sun that might be hitting your face as you go. But this is quick, but it just scratches the surface of the capabilities of what this thing offers. Like it is phenomenal. Under the hood, we've got a 3.5. We've got a, yeah, I guess it is technically a 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine. Like it's a turbocharged engine. It's ridiculous the amount of power this thing can push out. It's got really great towing capacity up to 8,700 pounds, depending on how you have it configured. This is the regular length. We've got the option for an extended length as well, series of different colors, interior choices. The sky's the limit. Like there are so many different options that are available inside of this thing. And I love it. Like I said, like if I needed a vehicle this size, like I would go for it, but it is so nice. And having massage chair seats, really nice all at the same time. But I know, quick look, quicker than what I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed the quick look at the interior of this thing for the first row. What did you think? If you have any questions, drop down in the comment section below and let me know. Unfortunately, I would love to take this thing for a test drive, but it's sold and like it is hard to find an unsold Navigator right now. So if you've got a 2022 and you're in Ontario, reach out to me. Let's hook up. I'll buy you a coffee, take you out for dinner, whatever the case may be, if you want to take me in for a quick spin in your ride. But it is amazing. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your social networks, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Growing like crazy, and it's kind of cool to see where this thing is going and where it's going to go. And until I see you next time, take care.